Alright, hello and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned, where today we'll be checking out my warband for the Battle of Behemoths tournament. I'm playing Skaven. So I wanted to play whatever was least represented, and so in this case it was either Skaven or Witch Hunters. And I've been doing a lot of Witch Hunters with the Battle of Behemoths and the previous one that never got off the ground. And I felt like they're pretty strong, and a lot of people were thinking the Skaven weren't going to be that powerful, so and I haven't really played the Skaven really ever in a tournament, so I made the choice to go with Skaven. And this is my team, the front stabbing backstabbers. So watch out for that. Good news for people who like bad news, right? I don't know what that's. I've heard that term is called for oxymoron. But anyway, so I've decided to go with the Eshin Sorcerer Leader, Eski, another Eshin Sorcerer Hero, Black Skaven, the Rat Ogre, Night Runner, and a Black Skaven. Please ignore these two. They were builds I was playing with, and I decided. I tried. I tried. I just couldn't make it happen. I'm so sorry, Assassin Adept. I tried. But he's just so good as a leader. Just with his ability to do magic and ranged and order. It's just so much better than this guy. So I tried though. But let's check him out. This is Snicket the Defiler. Looking good. Did not go with cat names this time, as you may see. So he's going to be my only leader. He has Mastery Order. He has Mastery Crippling Shot. He has Warp Poison Basic, which can remove OP. These can remove OP. I talk about everyone else's skills. I should talk about mine. Guidance Mastery. This is, of course, for the Rat Ogre. It costs 2 skill points to master it total. So, and I felt like it was worth it since it's 3 turns duration. And then I got the free retreat skill, which should work for everyone but the Rat Ogre. Warp Resonance passives. Pick up a stone. Get better casting chance for 3 turns. Born Leader, of course. Battle Tongue to go with the Mastery Order. Improved Casting to bypass resistance, and Quick Reload. So a hybrid caster ranged unit. I believe this is like Slavier's Leader. He has something similar. And then there's the other Eshin Sorcerer, Eski the Beholder. I'm sorry, I believe I skipped the magic. For magic, I've gone with Mastery Wither, Mastery Sorcerer's Curse, Mastery Blessed with Filth, and Warp Mist Basic. So that's his skills. And then we have Eski the Beholder, another hybrid. He has Warp Poison Mastery to stack with the other one. It says not stackable, that means per turn, but it can stack Mastery and Basic. Crippling Shot Basic to stack with the Mastery Basic. So potentially this is 3, the other one's 3. That's 6 red pills I can remove for 2 turns minimum. So watch out, guys. I have Knee Shot Mastery. I don't think anyone's taken Knee Shot Mastery yet. It's like a staggering blow, but not stackable. Which makes it a little weaker, honestly, considering Scavenger's Curse and Staggering Blow are both stackable. It's kind of surprising to me this isn't stackable. Then you'd have a magic, a melee, and a ranged version. But that's worth discussing. Basic guidance, this was free, and so was Swift Jump to fill the slots up. And of course, Warp Resonance again. Quick Reload Mastery, improved Casting Mastery like the other fellow. This one has Knowledge of Mordheim instead of Battle Tongue. And he took Arcane Study, because again it was free. And with that, I was able to get Basic Wither, Basic Sorcerer's Curse to stack these. Mastery Warp Mist to stack with the other guy. Gaze of the Horned Rat. I wanted to try this. It's going to stack with the other stuff, so if I get everything off, I can take away 8 red pills. It's a lot of moving parts. We'll see what happens. But why not, right? It's an experimental tournament. And it's fun. No one ever really takes this. And then we have Enshrouding Mist Mastery. That's going to help for my range resistance, but also melee resistance bypass. Help us land our shots. Well, hits, really, not our shots. It's going to hurt our shots. So that's my 2 Eshin. And then I guess we can skip the Black Skaven. We'll come back to them. We have this shiny looking guy, Critkin Squeaker. Whoa, I'm sorry, buddy. There you go. Wait. You. There you go. Now you're a squeaker, not a skeeker. So he's my Night Runner. Yes, I took a Night Runner, a melee Night Runner too. Ooh. We'll see. There's a lot of talk about melee resistance. I wanted to build one, see how viable this little fella could be. He has Mastery Defensive Stance. Mastery Jaw Strike. I have this random offensive skill to help him be more than just a dude that stands there. If he sees a mage, he can go for him. And of course take away, especially the leader, take away the vocal skills like order and insult and whatnot. Then he's got basic guidance because it's free, swift jump because it's free, quick leap because it's free. And the swift jump can work with his fleet-footed. Hopefully I can find myself a little jump down point or a leap point and get 2 meters movement for 3 turns. That's been buffed. It used to be just 1 turn, you could barely use it. Now it lasts for 3 turns. So we're going to do our best to find a jump down point to give him 10 meters movement. Then of course he's got shield specialist, awareness, and basic serenity. I struggled. There's a way with veteran mastery and then a book of leadership to get 15 for the mastery serenity, but that meant taking up 1 more of these slots with the veteran, and I don't know. It meant having a lower melee resistance at the start. So I decided to just go with the basic and go from there. Hopefully it stacks okay. I don't know. We'll see. And then I had this final passive, of course, then, which I struggled with. If this could have been veteran, I decided to go with anticipation. I don't know how long he'll live, especially against an impressive. But maybe we can get it going against a hero or something. I don't know. Start stacking this melee resistance. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I came up with. I did my best. In theory, he has 103% right out the gate. And then maybe he'll proc Serenity, and I don't know. He's probably going to suck, but I can sub him out later. And we can sub out two builds now, so. Then we have my Black Skaven. Boy, I really like Black Skaven now. With the 1 point difference in physical, makes a huge difference. It's just so much more viable. I actually didn't even look at Lad's Got Talent Henchman. I didn't even look at him. Decided I wanted to use Black Skaven. This guy's sexy Screech Fastblade, and he's pure offense. He's got Mastery Daredevil, Mastery Frenzy, Mastery Black Hunger, Adrenaline Rush, Mastery Strong Blow. So this guy can stack all the modifiers. He's got Perfect Killer, now 15% armor bypass. Weak Spot Mastery for dodge and parry bypass. Bull Charge, I think these were free. Bull Charge was free. Quick Recovery was free in case I get stunned, which I probably will. Jesus Christ. And then 6th Sense. So maybe we can do I don't even know what his perception is. It doesn't show it down here. Try to do the math. 9 times 3, that seems really shitty. It's going to be 57? I don't know. Is that correct? Well, it's better than a coin flip. But I mean, I had a free slot anyway. It's awkward. A lot of the free skills aren't. There's a reason they're free. Let's put it that way. So yeah, he's gonna be kind of a baby impressive with a lot less HP, the rat version. And then we've got Black Fang the Shadow. Yeah. So the other thing Skaven do pretty nicely is crit builds. So Dig has one, and I decided to make one. This little guy's got Mastery Sidestep. He's got Mastery Prowl, which is pretty good now. I haven't seen anyone take this yet, but I don't think Dig had it, but it gives a dodge attempt, which should be good, and it gives you a 15% critical hit chance and a 15% hit chance. So critical hit chance, that'd be 40% if he's in Prowl. I got Adrenaline Rush. You know, you've seen this in other builds. Try to get 5 attacks. Basic Guidance, because why not? Boy, I should have taken it on the other guy. No, he didn't have a slot. That's why I didn't. Did I take it on the Night Runner? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Basically, it's just, you got to have that for the damn Rat Ogre. Luckily, it's free now. But again, it's only 1 turn basic. And then Swift Jump because of the free slot. Perfect Killer again. This one I did take Veteran Mastery, I guess. There's probably a good reason. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe to unlock more agility. Um, Fatality Mastery. So you get 10% critical hit chance after the first attack, so that should be up for a long time. Counter Blow. So I don't think anyone's taken this. It's been changed. After a successful dodge, increase critical hit chance by 20% for a counter attack. And then we took Surprise, increases the critical hit chance of ambush attacks by 30%. I may have had to take Veteran to unlock that, I believe. So when he gets a Prowl off, he should have 45% extra critical hit chance. And that's going to take us to what? 30, 70%? I think that's pretty good. 70% is nothing to sneeze at, right? And then also when he gets into a sidestep, he can get the Fatality. He's got a kind of few different ways to build critical hit chance. So there's first the Ambush, and then there's the Fatality and Counter Blow combo, which can give him a 30%, so 55% while dodging. So I don't know. He's kind of a hybrid. I did not take the black. I originally had him with like Black Hunger, I believe. More of Diggs kind of build. Not Black Hunger. Let me see. Does this guy have room? Oh shit. Of course he's a Poison Wing Globiter. This guy might have him. Yeah, Swarm. I can't think of the name of it. But then I don't know. It kind of requires two people to get on the same target. I don't know. I thought that might be hard to set up, but it's good too. It really is. I just thought it might be difficult in the 4 versus 4 to set that up. It seems more like a 10 versus 10 kind of skill. And then there's also the dagger and fighting claws skill. I forget what that's called. Perfect kill. No, he's perfect killer. But that can give you 20%. But I decided I just want to use a sword of havoc for 8% right there, because daggers are so shitty. And then fighting claws, you only get 3 attacks. Now Dig also took vital strike, so it's very much a different critical hit build. And part of me wanted to do that to show there's different ways to skin the cat. And I really wanted to show off some of these because I don't think people really looked at these skills. They're never taken in vanilla, and they're actually quite viable now in the mod. Well, hopefully they will be. So, yeah, hopefully I can ambush someone and fuck them up pretty good. I'm rambling on because this is my own warband, but I can tell you the most about what I'm trying to do because I made it. So here's Kittenpaw, my impressive rat ogre. He has Mastery Daredevil, Mastery Frenzy, Mastery Black Hunger, Adrenaline Rush for 5 attacks, Intimidate. So if I don't want someone on him, maybe he can push him off. Probably not, though. It's a brutal test. Really, Mastery is kind of important, but I didn't want to invest too much in that. I had an empty slot. Fear he starts with Mastery Hardy to make him, he's never going to be tanky, but maybe that'll make him survive one more turn. Weak Spot Mastery, Nimble. Now, I believe this is free. It is free. And Initiative is very important with the Rat Ogre. He's extremely fast, which means you kind of have to make these guys fast, and I didn't want that. I want them to go first so that then they can tell him, hey, you're not stupid. Guidance, right? So I think that was a pretty good choice, especially for a free skill. And then I took Force of Will. So I was torn between that and Magic Resistance. I don't know. There's a lot of overpowers and headshots, and I could always do Drought of Clarities and just do the magic, but with Frenzy, I figured 85 is pretty good. Unless you face Paranoia's Warlock, of course. So I think 85 is pretty good. I mean, it's going to deter people. So there's a magic resistance build in there. So I figured let's just prevent the stuns. It's one less thing to have to worry about. He's already got the crit resistance. Let's get the stun resistance. Magic's decent enough. Of course, he's going to be extremely easy to hit. So that's where the HP pool comes in. And really, hopefully, he's just killing you first. This guy should hit pretty damn hard. So that's my warband. I wanted to mix up things. Another thing I wanted to do is make people worry. So I took multiple avenues of damage. Because, again, this is about showcasing the mod and a warband. and builds. I could just do whatever I felt was most powerful, but I'm here to try to help and teach and learn myself and show off new metas. So if you notice, people have to worry about poison with my warband. I wanted them to have to worry about poisons. I wanted them to have to worry about ranged. I wanted them to have to worry about melee. I wanted them to have to worry about crits. And I wanted them to have to worry about melee resistance. Like, there's a lot of things going on here that how does my opponent pick their correct potions? How do they pick the correct units? They never know what I'll bring, right? So I want to be able to have a lot of variety to make my opponents guess, and if they guess correctly, still have different ways to attack them. So I didn't want to put all my eggs in one simple basket, but I wanted a variety, and I think Skaven are pretty good at that. Now, our HP is dog shit, so we're either going to have to kill or be killed. Like, look at all these guys under 300. Yikes. So, I don't know. They're glass cannons. It'll work or it will fail. But either way, it'll be fun. So I will see you guys out there on the mean streets of Mordheim.